Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a recipe for something called tofu to brag about. The reason why I named it that was because we're going to be using a special soy sauce. It's soy seasoning, and it virtually has no calories in it, but that is the type of seasoning we're going to use today, and it's going to make some delicious tofu. Okay, so we're going to start off with our tofu. Basically the type of tofu that I use is something called organic tofu. It's I had a picture of it, but unfortunately that picture didn't process very well. But basically, you're going to want to add the whole thing. I know that the tofu itself, just for that one block, would be about 520 calories. But if you were to divide this meal by 4 servings, you would only be eating about 346 calories. So this is definitely one of the meals that you will want to try if you're trying low calorie. If you were to do a frozen dinner, you would be eating at least 400 calories alone for that little serving. So you want to get one thing of tofu. It doesn't matter if it's going to be soft, hard. Just pick the one to your liking. I usually go with firm, so I get them. Next, you're going to want to get some brown rice. The brand that I use is California Brown Basmati rice. It's by Lundenberg. It's natural farmed. You're going to want to use about 1 cup of that, and that should be good for this recipe. You're going to want to try to cook it. I'm going to be using one of those rice cookers, but you can cook it any way you'd like. Brown rice is also very much more healthier than the average white rice, so this is something you're going to want to substitute as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and add some vegetables. At this point, you can be kind of creative and just add whatever you'd like. I really enjoy red bell peppers, so that's what I ended up chopping up today. As you can see, I just chopped them up the way I'd like. With the tofu and with the peppers, or whatever you'd like to put in, just chop it up to your liking. You're going to go ahead and take a pan, and just basically you're going to start to cook a little bit of garlic in there. You're going to want to make sure that it doesn't burn, and for that we're going to add I believe 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is going to help the garlic so that it doesn't burn, and it's going to also add some really nice flavor as well. And you're just going to want to keep an eye on that because, like I said, it can burn. Next, after getting the garlic and the olive oil all ready to go, you're going to want to add just the tofu on top. You're going to let it just kind of soak up the juices from the garlic. And then after you are done that, this is when we add our special ingredient, which is BRAGG. It's soy seasoning. This product is amazing. You can put it on basically anything, your vegetables. You can buy it at this local grocery store. I get mine from Price Smart, but it's literally, I'm a vegetarian, and this stuff is so good. So yeah, you're just going to want to put as much as you want on it. It has no calories. It's all for flavor, and it's going to make this dish what it is. After you're done putting your BRAGG on, now what I did was I bought some frozen vegetables. Usually I would opt for the fresh vegetables out of the produce section, but this time I just got these essentials, and it's actually very good. It's very tasty. The whole box itself, it's not that big of a box, but the whole thing is only 50 calories. So if you think about that, when you see my end slide, the very last one, it's going to be what the final product looks like. That is 1/4 of the box. And so if you think about it, you're eating less than 25 calories. So it's really good. It's a good side to add on to your meal. Of course, raw vegetables are always the best thing. Okay, so once you're done cooking your vegetables, the next thing you're going to want to do is the tofu should be about ready. It should be soaking up the juices of the BRAGG and the garlic, and you're going to want to add on your vegetables now, like the bell peppers and whatnot. This is a very important part. I do work at a doctor's office, and one of the main things that she taught me about when you're cooking vegetables is you don't want to cook them. You don't want to overcook them at all. The reason being is because when you get organic products out of the ground, they are fresh, and you want to have that that goodness, that rawness, that nutrients straight from that into you. If you end up cooking it, as my doctor had explained, it ends up killing the product. You're eating something that is no longer to its full potential of what you could be eating it at, if that kind of makes sense. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to turn off the heat and basically just put the red peppers on top of the tofu. Add a little bit more BRAGG sauce, and you're going to want to put something to cover it up. You're basically going to let the steam marinate all of the things together. Now lastly, what you can do is we have basically toppings that you can put on top of your tofu to brag about. You can add sunflower seeds. There's also raisins. You just have to be really very, I guess, creative in what you'd like to put onto your meal. You could try different nuts, just basically toppings. And here's the final product. Now this is 1/4 of the average serving, and yes, it only comes to 346 calories, give or take, I would say about 10. I know this because I measured out everything before I did it, and yeah, it's very filling. It's just because there's so much rice, it's very filling, and you're using, well, at least I used all organic products, so it's a very healthy meal. You're limited on the cooking, you're just adding flavor basically. Yeah, and that's my tofu to brag about. It's really good, and I do suggest that you guys all try it. I'm a vegetarian, so I approve this. I approve this tofu recipe. Yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I hope to be posting more recipes soon.